Hello and welcome to yet another YouTube video here on this channel. In today's video, we are actually diving into an application I have a lifetime plan for. The application is called Bydesign. It is sort of an all-in-one productivity application, but mainly a task manager with note-taking abilities because there is a difference there. Some applications are to-do applications with note-taking functionalities. Some applications are note-taking apps with to-do list functionality, but this is a daily planner app at its core, and the pricing here is actually quite cheap. You have an annual plan for $4 each month and a monthly plan for $6 each month. There is also a lifetime plan, which is 250 USD. That is actually the one I paid for. And There is also a 7-day free trial with no card required. So no free plans, only the free trial. After that, you will have to pay either monthly, yearly, or the lifetime one. My guess is that the lifetime plan at some point will disappear. But the reason why we are jumping into this application is that it has a couple of new features. I haven't been using this regularly lately. Um, I've been using other applications, but I still think this is a really good one. So it has a couple of things. You now have the ability to customize this, so I can choose what I want in my dashboard. So here I can remove the inbox view, for example, or remove the scoreboard. I really like the scoreboard, so I'm going to keep that. But maybe I want to put that a little higher. Maybe the inbox view isn't that important to me. I want the scribble pad instead. I can go ahead and do that, and it changes things up. And I can go ahead and I can change them back like this. So you can play around with this. This scribble pad is also a new feature from the first time I actually um, reviewed this application, and this is, I wouldn't call it an inbox, but more of a quick capture functionality, so I can quickly capture things if I ever need to. That is basically what this is supposed to be. It is quick capture functionality. So that is like some of the features they've added to this dashboard, basically more customizability. Apart from that, everything is as it has always been. I can add new tasks from here, and I can also view the completed tasks here. So this task should actually appear. Let's do that one more time. Test task, then press enter. So this seems to be a bug. My guess is that it is an issue they have in the light mode. Either that or my internet connection is dead. It is the second one. My internet connection is dead. I'll be right back. So now that my internet connection is back on, let's see if this works. And it does. So it was just my internet connection. I can add tasks from right here. I can add them to tomorrow or today. I could put in the inbox here as well, or just click it. As you saw, I removed the inbox. I could have that, but I can also click this button to open up my inbox. Here I can write notes, I can have bullet lists, headings, tables, link to a page, code, web bookmark, image, video, file, so I can add a lot of things. I just wanted to add a task. So to do something, just as an example, when I add that task, I have a couple of things. Like I can add a note to it, I can add a timer, a priority, a tag, a duration. I can schedule it, and I can give it a deadline. I can also edit the task by clicking edit task. So that is basically how this works. I will set the duration here to, let's actually set it to 30 minutes, and I can also drag things. So if I open up this, I can actually drag things to move them somewhere else. So I can move them into here, for example. And here I have my to do something. Let's just click this and go ahead and drag and archive it so you can see how the drag and drop works. So these pages can be used for tasks, but I can also use them to track my books. I can even take book notes inside of here. So there are a few things you can do. The tag functionality is still a little limited, so not something I'm personally using a lot. But that is basically how these pages work. They are both like a place to write down tasks, but also to take notes. And you also have templates here, which I will get back to. You have the calendar view right here where you can see your calendar view. So I have a few things I have to do. I have a couple of football matches I want to watch. I have some traveling. I have some paddle to play, and everything is in my calendar. I can also, or I can also, but what I actually wanted to say is that I can add tasks into my calendar as well. So I can drag a tasks into here. So I can also do that if I've set like daily tasks, which I often do. I just give them a due date, then I sit down and I plan them the day before, and then I can just hold and drag. So that is something you can do. You can also change to the month view. You can also add calendar filters here, so I can turn off some of my calendar filters. I think that is everything around the calendar here. But that is basically how I would use a calendar. You have the timeline, you have the inbox, which I've already touched on. I can go ahead and I can close that one as well. And I can also expand and collapse here as well. I showed you the calendar filters, and the next thing we have here is a Pomodoro timer. So I have a couple of tasks scheduled here, but let's say I had a new task. I can go ahead and I can add that test task. I can press the play button, and I suddenly have a Pomodoro timer right here. I can take a short break, a long break, or I can just use the task timer. So let's say I didn't want a Pomodoro, I just wanted to time how long this takes. I could actually do that as well. So you have a Pomodoro style timer here. I can access the or change the background by clicking this. I don't really like the white that comes up. That is really annoying to my eyes. Like when it's white at first, then the image comes. But that is not a personal thing, but that is something I think they will fix at some point. So this is also a new feature, the timer. And the templates I wanted to show you as well. So you have templates here. Let's go ahead and remove that. You have templates here with goals. I won't go too deep into goals because this is something they're not sure if they will continue to work on. But templates we have right here. So you have a goal tracker, you have Bydesign like a pro, you have journaling, course planner, career planner. So you have a few different templates you can use instead of having to build everything from scratch in your pages. You can also access them as I showed you by clicking that button right there. Which is down here, as you can see. You can also go to the calendar from here, and you can also change the options here to like hide completed task or export things as markdown or delete all completed tasks is also something you can do. You also have the timeline view right here. And in the timeline view, you have this all tasks view where you can see all of your tasks across all of your pages. So that is also something you can do. So you can see all of my tasks right here. I think that covers everything that is new and everything that is important about by design. So this is an application, an all-in-one application I'm a big fan of. I've always liked all-in-one applications because I think for a lot of people it is much easier than having dedicated applications, and I think like Bydesign does it quite well. One of the better ones I've seen. So I am a big fan. I'm excited to see where they keep going and what they will do with, for example, the goals pages, which I showed you. So super excited to see where Bydesign goes. And if you have any questions, as usual, leave them down below. I will try to get to them as soon as I can. Thank you so much for watching today's video.